The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down, Simeon. And he whips one in there complete. That's Demaryius Thomas. A good pickup there, 22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Second down, 8. Now it's Simeon. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Had a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. They pitch to Abdullah. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Amir Abdullah, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll try to right side with Booker. And some room to roam now. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Simeon on 1st down. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on 2nd down. This is Brown on the carry. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So the offense has it first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Rivers. He finds finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Now to try here for the extra point. And he's got it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown.
Yeah, what's up, man?
This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last
I'm playing somebody in the WFL.
They carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
They start the drive with Anderson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Yeah, I was sitting there laughing. Nate them up there. Oh, we didn't ban the hit stick, but they're like, we didn't ban the hit stick, but if it's using in excess, you could face, punishment. I just started laughing.
To throw is Simeon. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Fresh set of downs here.
Yeah,
and some changes here as the D-line separates some.
So I just started laughing. I'm like, well, shit. I'm like, well, my days might be numbered.
No further, just a yard there.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on
But I got a plan. They're about to really hate me.
Getting 1 yard, there was no room to run.
Play a lot. Whoever I'm controlling, whether it's a linebacker or a lineman, I'm gonna play a lot. That way they can't say nothing. Kind of hard. Though.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. A shotgun snap for Simeon. And that's complete. It's Watson. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, Any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon.
He's trying to tackle him.
Midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
People took him. But I wasn't around at the time when shit was going down, man. I was at basketball.
Like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, "I'll take him, I'll fix him." The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, "He's yours from now on." Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Yeah, I was just, trying to feel the
free play for Simeon. And he's got some space here. And avoids the contact by sliding. It goes
Simeon's carry is so weak, bro. Oh my Lord.
After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down throw. Simeon finding some room at midfield. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They run the counter now. It's Anderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No. What happened to Chris?
Here's Simeon now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Around the NFL, second quarter in Santa Clara. And the 49ers have scored again, really extending that lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Either that or don't want to be bothered.
Third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Simeon. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Shit, I'm gonna miss that.
And did he have enough? He did.
Yeah, that nigga got that in there. 60-yard field goal.
The bottom right corner. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this.
Yeah.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. A second down run for Abdullah. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, I was about to say.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now they're in the second quarter now in Oakland. The Raiders are out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. On second down, Rivers again. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Star Latulele breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
This time he'll look to throw.
Yeah.
He spots Henderson open left side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They give it to Anderson. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I'm just happy to get the dubs that I have right now.
On second down, here's Simeon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Simeon now to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run.
I really don't, to be honest with you, bro, I really don't care, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, like...
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
No, it's just more than 50%. More than 50%. They're going based off of the excessive. They're going based off of the excessive rule. But they lumped. But it ain't just the hit sticks they lumped in there. They lumped cover 2 in there. Cover 2. Cover 3 zone. They lumped quite a bit in there.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible.
So,
a little too quick on that.
Right, it's whatever.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Throw the fucking ball.
Before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. From the gun, here's Simeon. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Yeah.
Around the NFL, second quarter in Santa Clara. And the 49ers have scored again, really extending.
And I missed the kick. Fuck
Keep
you,
updated
dude.
on that one as it progresses.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
It should be 13-14 right now. Ooh.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half.
Well, that's because they are giving away like 89 and 90 overall players.
Good footwork on the spin. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
You, it might not be worth shit, but a lot of the dudes in the league, a lot of the dudes in the league go based off of overall. They don't go based off of stats.
Some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
Yeah.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it third down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Shit, he could have an opportunity right
I know that
here.
interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Now Sanders. Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Man, speaking of NFL, we started our drive already.
Second and long.
Yeah. No, we start. Tell the fucking ball, Simeon. Fucking Christ, dude.
Danny Shelton breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
No, but anyway, no, it's paused. Draft is tomorrow, but they started early in hopes everybody makes their picks and moves on.
Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long.
Yeah. Sure works, too.
Simeon. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue.
I don't know who I'm playing with. This joker don't know how to throw the ball. That's what I'm
saying. His coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah. So have you caught up with The Walking Dead? Oh, okay. Yeah, I caught up.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. To throw on second is Simeon. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Yeah.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
It was hard to swallow, bro.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Simeon. Launching one for Henderson. Oh, he can't hang on to it.
Yeah.
Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash, this from 48.
Well, actually, no. He actually knows how to make a pill to kill you. Like, this could be over right now.
So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
In this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this. After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Here we go now. Green 39. Now the backup, A.J. McCarron. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Love going to that.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Oh, this White Town King. He loves going to his slant.
Up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
2nd down following the run. From the gun, it's McCarron. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
We should actually have a 2-point lead right now.
Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now it's Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Now Simeon.
Oh, it's Sam.
Melvin Ingram coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jeremiah
Gotta be fucking
Tauchu.
kidding me, dude. You get the ball out, dude. That's
And
perfect.
that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Fuck.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. He'll take it at the 42. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter from Oakland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On the counter, here's Gordon. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The first throw for the backup Lynch. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Nah, he's been getting off on wheel on my players. On the offensive line.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A second down carry for Booker. An 8-yard gain, so that gets him halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Let's get open, guys.
The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Lynch. And that is incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom, land it. Watch it now, Marty.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Chargers getting set to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
They'll try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Rivers now on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. A nice gain at 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And that one almost
Guys, fucking pick the ball. Shit.
With the football here.
That's
Nearly a
right.
4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rivers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe partner is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, man. We have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to shock the world here. Because he hasn't been able to do
So the
shit.
D-line's going to spread out.
No. Check. Patriot.
On 2nd down, Lynch. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
Patriot. Watch it now, Barney. Let's go. Landed.
Getting the call is Anderson running left. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Time for a break.
No, I'm still finishing the game. There's like 2 minutes left.
Conclusion after this.
14-13. Technically, I should be up 1. I should be up 2. I should be up 2 right now because we actually had a field goal missed.
Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. Sanders has it over the middle.
It should be it should be 13. It should be 16-14. My lead, because we missed the field goal. We missed the field goal.
You know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run. This is Brown. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay?
Minute 24 left in the
No
game.
exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
God damn it, dude.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
God, man.
Offense walks to the line for
58
play
fucking
number 7
seconds
of the
left. We
drive.
need something.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky, let's go.
Back to throw. And he can't
And
get
a
a
sack.
throw away. He's taken down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go, 3rd and 19.
Lynch now, work to do, certainly after that sack. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Move, Lynn.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as the clock continues to
You got
roll.
one job, dude, and you couldn't even do it.
On the field, so Lynch and
Watch
his
him
guys
had him
will go
beat
for
over the
it.
middle.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Here we go. Lynch on 4th down. And they hit him as he
Game over.
throws. As this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Dude, I got 3 damn timeouts left.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if
Oh,
they want
yeah.
to use them here as
That's
the
3
kneel down
timeouts. You
comes.
better get that first
Now
down.
the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. A toss play. Gordon. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Block his field goal.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by
Block
the
him.
defense.
That's
It'll be
what I'm
their
about to
3rd
do
and
right now.
final timeout, so as they talk things over,
He
we'll
got a
step
kick.
aside.
He's it. Hey, are you like, hey, all right, here's the scenario. He's at across the 50. He's at the 32-yard line, 4th and 7, up 1. He's got a kick, don't he? Yeah, he's got a kick. He's trying to go for it on 4th down. I'm out of timeouts. No, right now it's paused. I don't know where they at. He's saying something in general chat. I thought he was. He's in the yellow. He's in the yellow. What did he find out? He hasn't messaged me back yet. It says I got a kick. Okay, well, yeah, call a timeout.
Play, we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, he says I got a
That'll
kick.
leave him with
Yeah,
just
okay.
one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good.
He missed it.
And this score will stay
He
right where
missed
it
it.
is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a two-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their
I
defense
just
for
need to
another
get in
stop,
field
and
goal
that's going
range
to
and out of
require some
bounds.
work.
At the 39-yard line. I saw it. Man, if I wouldn't have missed that field goal earlier in the game I would win.
They'll look to throw. And a sideline
He
pass
couldn't
that's
get
caught
out
by
of
Thomas.
bounds.
And
He
he's
caught
taken
it and
down,
couldn't
but
get
not
out of
before
bounds.
he
Game
gets
over.
this into enemy territory across the
Yep,
40.
game over. I caught it.
Well,
He just
going
didn't
into
get
the
out of
final
bounds in
play of
time.
this game, they knew that
Game
they
over.
needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. But
Damn. The right read. Just didn't get out of bounds. He caught it and got tackled trying to get out of bounds. That's fine. Oh well. Well, fellas, hey, I inherited a problem. I inherited a problem. We 1-9. We getting prep for the draft. We ain't worried about it. We ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, we had a good practice today, man. Good practice today. Minimal people, minimal people were there, but what was that though? Oh no, just going over fundamentals and stuff like that. Just dribbling, passing, setting screens. Oh yeah. We ended up getting him. Yeah. So now we got three quarterbacks. We got Patterson, Peters, and McCaffrey. See if we budged any more in the draft, or if everybody kind of yeah. Defense on what? Nah, just nah. The biggest thing is making sure that everybody closes out on everybody. You know, so I always make sure I hit the man button before they even get across. But the biggest thing is making sure that I stay with my man or in the area near my man. So like say I'm guarding the ball and then all of a sudden he gives up the ball, I'm now kind of cowboyed up. I'm in between the ball and my man. So that way I know if he tries to throw the ball back, I can still at that point. But the cool thing that I like is is just how I'm scoring. Because that's the real big reason why I'm winning games or even remotely in vicinity of winning the game. Yeah, yeah. Not. I could have swore, and I could have swore I went after a couple people, but the biggest thing was is trying to make sure I save my cap. Hold on. We in what round? We in the second stage. Uh, I'm kind of low. I didn't win anybody, but I'm winning on the stuff that I need. Tight end, tight end and attack. No, tight end and the tackle. No, because my biggest needs going into the draft is and I really need to look at this this scouting thing. Okay, yeah. So trades. I need safeties, tackles, linebackers, tight ends, and wide receivers. That's what I need in the draft. Yeah. hmm Like I don't like in the W. I don't need to go after a quarterback. So I'm golden there. But what I'll probably dive in after is wide receiver. I'm about to get a stud like I did in the what's the name. Uh-huh. Receiver. That's why I'm going after a tackle now. I'm going after a tackle now because there's only two quality tackles, and they're like fourth round talent, bro. So um, corners. I don't think I needed a corner. No, I didn't need a corner. Did I scout them though? Yeah, I scouted. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that are hold on, I can tell you in just a second. Hold up. Let me get to my spreadsheet. Alright, so when it comes to the corners, when it comes to the corners in the W, I only put 4 on my board. Is this the W? Yeah. Hold up. I did as well, but I only put certain ones on my board. And right now I'm updating their combine scores. And I can already tell you right now, the one that everybody will probably go after is Carpenter. He's a blue chip. I'm almost certain. What does that say? 17 reps. On paper he looks decent, but he's trash. They said like they give him like 3 top 5 combine scores, but he's undrafted, and that's Ashley Gordon. I wouldn't touch that joker with a 10-foot pole. They'll be a dummy because he's a D at zone coverage. But I'm just saying, he'll give it up, all right. Oh, he gonna give it up. Yeah, but most of them are coming up undrafted on my sheet. The 4.4 speed. If I'm looking at skill grade, hold on. The 4.4 speed normally equates to a 93 to 95. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. That's something that I need, or not necessarily need. That's something that I want. But here's the thing: if I do it right, I can end up with a receiver like I did in the last one. Like I don't need a corner, but yeah, the 4 that I have on my board are solid. Andre McKnight is a red chip. 3 blue, 1 red. 2 specialized. 2 specialized in man. One's a prototype. The other one's run support. So one of them boys is gonna be like a church. Hands down, like there'll be a church. Let me go to my draft for it because I already got stuff locked in. Oh wait, available. Safeties. These boys are gonna be like gone. I can feel it. I gotta look at my. Yeah, that's what they telling me. I need a safety, and I'm gonna make sure I get one of the best damn safeties in the business. 3 of them bitches is already set up as 3 of them are set up as do not drafts already. What is this? I gotta see where his scores come up. Hold on, I'll let you know here in just a second. I'm trying to put this up. That's a strong motherfucker, boy. Oh, there he is. Blue chip. Blue chip. You said C what? I mean, it doesn't break it up as in a guard or whatnot. They just said skill grade C plus. That's normally going to equate to that's going to normally equate to a 76, 79. Hold on, let me go back to my. You said what is he? A guard? I'm trying to look and see if I have him on my sheet. If I had him now, I didn't put him on my sheet at all. I didn't put him on my sheet at all, so I don't even have anything on him for real. Right now, I'm just sitting here laughing because these mans is like Roman. I'm looking at Roman Belcher right now. He was listed as do not draft, but now I'm getting ready to put these combine scores in, and that might raise his stock a little bit. Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch. And he still do not draft. Like, I put his shit in and that nigga still do not draft. But if you're gonna go after him, it's late first round. Like, he still will give you like a bling, cause he's still green, but Roman Belcher at safety. Hold on, let me see. I did a couple of them. What's one? I did a left and looks like I did a left and a right. Hold on, let me see if I added another left or right. And I did a D tackle. All right. So who you looking at? Yeah, be on there. Hold on. I can go to him. I'm gonna fuck the left end, bro. I only got 2 of them motherfuckers. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I ain't clicking no more. Cause after Antoine shit, Kamal is trash. All right, so Cedric Weeks. Let's put his little skills in here real quick, so you know what you're looking at. Because, yeah, he's on my board, too. Not that I need him, but he's on my board. Ooh, that motherfucker pretty strong, but he's not the strongest. 32. Somebody stronger than him because he's only in the 7. Yep, Cedric Weeks is a red chipper, dude. Put him on a, put him on your, put him on your, put him on your train, like put him on like your training. He's got a true value rating of an 85. He's 5th on my board. He's 5th on my board. If I was to go based off of this draft right now, the first 4 players is corner, safety, defensive end. That's the first 5 picks. 6 and 7 is a corner and a safety. 8 is a defense. No, I'm just saying just how I have the stats put into the board, into my yeah. The number 1 pick overall right now, according to my board, how I have the players listed is right. No, that's what I'm telling you. According to the W, my board, with all the talent I have on my board, the number 1 player is Darian Banks. Darian Banks, corner. I need to figure out what the hell I had, because I can't remember what I had. Or that's somewhat. Yeah, and then I have what's the name of them Dobbins and Watkins. I'm not sure. It should be in the little thumbnail on the little image. But I tell you, this boy right here is gonna be amazing. I know Dobbins is gonna be solid. I'm gonna put his stuff in there for him. Uh, 2. He's a red chip. I thought he would be better than that. Watkins. Talk to me, Watkins. You faster. Can jump higher. Can jump further. Yeah, yeah. Does he got a real picture? Does he got a real picture or a fake picture? Oh, he must have been somebody's rookie. You said what is his overall? He's a red chip. He's a former red chip. He just needs to be developed, and then he can start. That's if everybody else is fishing. I tell you somebody people better watch out for in the league, and that's Trevon Jordan. Linebacker, left outside linebacker. Remember that name? Yep. Second fastest linebacker in the draft, and the second strongest. So guess what? Not only can he run, but he can knock your ass out too. He's an early first. That boy is 6'5", 23 years old at 246, bro. All right, just put in his stats along with his combine. Oh no, I'm going based off the overall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His overall will dictate whether or not he's a red chip or a blue chip. 70 to 74 is known as a valuable contributor, aka red chip. 75 or 75 or better is a potential starter. Yeah. Put him on your practice not practice squad. Put him on your no, put him on your no, put him as a focus player on your practice. Put him on your team, put him on your roster, and have him as a focus player on your team. Yup, he gets that extra XP. I'm still laughing at all these tight ends though. I mean, every last one of these tight ends is trash in this draft. I gotta look at this boy's stats, man. I think this boy's gonna be the truth. He gonna be the truth for cheap. Bowman, quarterback. Trevon Jordan, left outside linebacker. Yep. Like I said, he's the second fastest, and and he's one of the strongest, second strongest. Who is that? Who's the 7.7? Right now I'm looking at these wide receivers because I got I'm looking at these wide receivers because yeah, let's just face it. Let's just face it, bro. There he is. There he is. I think I just found my Dickerson. I think I just found my Dickerson. That boy be going off the board so fast. No, right now I'm looking at old boy Miles Collins. Who you talking about? A wide receiver, Miles Collins? Red chipper. Red chipper. You said the best who? No, the best tight end is gonna be, if you're gonna go with anybody, it's gonna be Houston Haley. He's a third round mid pick, but like I told you, every last one of them still is coming up. Do not draft. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I ain't even trying to lie to you. I'm letting you know. It's telling me do not draft, and I just think that's funny as hell because I found that out like shit before week 5. Another blue chip. Another blue chip. Holy shit. Fudge. Corey Day. Corey Day. Oh, I gotta put these other dudes in. Do I got them other wide receiver? Where they at? Yep, there they is. Who? Anthony. Anthony. Oh Lord, you the. Oh Lord, you one of the slowest niggas in the draft. One of these wide receivers. This nigga slow as hell. He's running a 4.65. Oh, there it is. That's what I needed to see. He's a red chip. You said what? Okay. He'll probably be a blue. He'll probably be a blue chip. I mean, I can plug it in once I'm. I can plug it in once I'm done looking at my receivers real quick. Damn. Damn. And this motherfucker's down low. Oh my god. Nobody. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them. Anthony Hudson. Hudson is a yeah. He's a possession receiver. He's a red chip. He's one of those projects. He's one of them dudes. Oh, that's the one that had the 4.65. He's the one that was 53rd. He's a he's a possession receiver. He's a possession receiver, bro. Like hell yeah, I would take it. Yeah, he's a possession receiver. Mm. I gotta do this. I gotta put these boys on my board so I know what is what. One, two. I wonder if Posey Nix is any relation to Aldashian. Just one. Hey, you seen old Aldashian was in a music video then? Aldashian. Or Sandusky, receiver. It was Aldot. You remember Shank? Yeah, because his real name was Aldashian. But anyway, he Shank, because he was a receiver for, because yeah, well, yeah, well, yeah. Now you remember Andre Stockett, right? Yeah, you know he's a rapper now, right? You fucked up with that. This one said, "Oh, look at the nigga here," and like, and just went right on. Like, all right, fuck you. That's a B plus. SPC, that's a B. And the CIT is a B minus. Oh my god, that motherfucker is a blue chip. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, sorry. So you said what happened now? Sorry, I was over here salivating over. I'm over here salivating over receivers right now. All right, okay? Hold up. So you said Ryan SP. Here, let me come out because I can come back and finish. You said he's a what? Oh yeah. I got SP. Hold on. Yeah, I got SP on my board. I think. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see if I have SP on my board because I got him. I got him scouted. Nah, he ain't on my board. Right guard. SP. Wonder if he's any relation to the SP award. Yeah, of course he don't want to give up nothing, but he want people to give him everything. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, this dude got green and everything in his combine. Holy shit. Oh, I can let you know what his percentage is on quick development, by the way. I can let you know what he might be. Hold on, I'm putting everything in. That's an A. Oh, A minus? A minus is already good. That's already. Oh, that pass block though. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get you squared away on this guard. Because unfortunately, unfortunately, like when I plugged in all of this stuff in, it was saying I had an error on it. So I'm going into another page. And is he a what now? He's a what kind of? He's a zone blocking. Yeah, he's a zone blocking too. 2M. He's 23. He's 6'3", 18. He's an A minus. His wrong block. Is a B. PBK is a C plus. 4.87. 83.9. 10. 9 on the broad jump. 7.9. Mid-40. Yep. He's a red. He's a red chip. Red chip. He's a red chip with the 85% chance of being normal and 5% chances of being slow, quick, or superstar. He's got an 89.42 true value rating. I mean, yeah. I mean, a red chip ain't a bad thing because you got to think a red chip is like Sharp, my backup quarterback in the gridiron. He is literally that. He's a red chip player. I put him in as a focus player on practice. So he went in and he did all of his practice. And he's just as good as Flacco. Like rating wise, he's just as good as Flacco. The only difference is Flacco's started some seasons, he hasn't. So naturally, when he got in the game, he was nervous. Because I mean, you got to think, he's a rookie. Of course, he's gonna make mistakes. He makes three mistakes, and then turns around and he throws for 207 with six completions. Like any team would love to have that kind of player. You come off the bench and toss 207. Yeah. So now, next game, he's gonna come in and he's starting. So now you gotta worry about him right from the jump. Now he just comes on the field. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, shit. Damn, I didn't know it was 1:40. I didn't know it was 2 o'clock. Shit, let me jump my ass off of here and get my ass in this bed. Cause I gotta get up in the morning. But yeah, I'll holler at you. Alright, man. Peace.